On this edition of Lexington Now, 150 years of the Trans-Continental Railroad, a haunted house for the whole family, and YMCA Halloween. I'm Neil Noah. Welcome to Lexington Now for the week of October 9th, 2023. 150 years ago, the last piece of America's great expansion westward was completed with the driving of the Golden Spike in the Trans-Continental Railroad. Now, a new monument will celebrate that feat and the people, often forgotten, who played a key role in that engineering marvel.
What an amazing piece of art, and if you have not gone all the way around it, I encourage you to do so. We're very proud to be the kickoff for the driving of the Spike to Utah. I know at today's whistle stop here at Ashland, there will be an opportunity for the public to learn more about this beautiful piece and the history of the Trans-Continental Railroad. This is a story of hard work done by so many immigrant workers, Civil War veterans, newly freed slaves, and also of the impact the railroad had on Native Americans.
First saw the email inviting me to this event. I was surprised that such a thing was even happening, and then when I showed up today and saw this piece, I got very, very emotional. I'm here as your vice mayor, but I'm also here as this 12-year-old kid in junior high in a history class, first reading about the building of the Trans-Continental Railroad, and I think there was one line that mentioned there were Chinese laborers on this project, and that was it, and that piqued my interest, and this is in the days before Wikipedia, so I had to find some encyclopedias, I had to go to the library and found a bunch of books, and discovered that the Chinese were 90% of the effort from the Pacific side. These are people who came to America in 1849 to work the gold rush, to kind of create an American dream before an American dream was even a thing. And when the mines dried up, they were all driven away from these opportunities, what little opportunity really was for them. Laws were passed against them to prevent them from owning businesses, from working, from bringing their families. And so when the railroad project started, honestly, it was the only place for a lot of folks to go. And so we heard a lot about the idea of this passion behind this project of making it happen. Well, for these Chinese workers and the Irish workers and the German workers and the African American workers, it wasn't about passion, it was about survival. This is the job that they could find in the place where they can find it, and when it was done, they were discarded once again. So for me, it's so personal and so emotional to see a monument dedicated not just to the story of this railroad, but to the actual people behind it.
We know the Trans-Continental Railroad was an engineering and a technological marvel at the time it was completed in 1869. It united our country, it becoming the first continuous railway across the entire nation.
We don't use horse and buggies anymore. We don't walk many places anymore. About 150 years ago, we connected a railroad. And 150 years later, we're still using that railroad. Utah's the crossroads, we believe, of the West. The economic impact that original railroad had on Utah is unmeasurable. But it's still unmeasurable today. We still have products that are unloaded in the port in LA and San Francisco. They come across that railroad line through Salt Lake City and dispersed through the rest of the country. Most of the product, especially those of you that love Amazon, you know how important that railroad is today to be able to have those products delivered to our homes.
We've got we've got the rail that passes through. We've got several highway corridors that come right through Brigham City that come from Canada, from the Northwest, the South, and the Southwest all converge right there in Utah. But in Brigham City, we've got quite a few of them, and so we're happy to have the spike that will be able to see from all of those corridors and draw people in to see and experience the story of President Lincoln, the joining of the rails, but now the workers that accomplished that monumental task.
But you may be wondering, why is a Utah public art project being launched at Ashland? Henry Clay was a great supporter of Kentucky talent and industry. He would be proud that a Kentucky artist was selected, Dow Blumberg, to create this monumental piece. He also saw the importance of building a national infrastructure, one that would not only benefit commerce, but would knit the country together physically.
This piece begins its journey now. It left the studio yesterday, 50 miles north of here, wended its way through little back roads of Kentucky, through your crazy small streets, Jim, here in your entryway. Might have taken out a street sign, we won't mention that. Sorry. But it's here, and now for 21 days it crosses the country, ends up on the state lawn, Utah State Capitol. We have a big old party. In the spring it goes over the Sierras to Sacramento and back, and then we install it. And that part of it is truly fulfilling. So many stories here. So many stories.
The Kennewick Community Center is hosting a one-night family-friendly haunted house event. We caught up with Samuel Garcia to learn more.
So my name is Samuel Garcia. I'm the director of the Kennewick Community Center. This is here at 313 Owsley Avenue in the Kennewick neighborhood. Originally started off as a Methodist or Presbyterian church in the late 1910s. So the place has got a lot of history, which is kind of how it leans into what we're doing for this event, which is being a haunted house. So we are going to have a no contact scare fest during the event. As you can kind of see down here, we have a lot of things prepped for it, a lot of fun, scary ideas. But we'll have people come through for the haunted house down here in the basement. You'll enter the main staircase here and you'll walk through, get plenty of screams and frights in you, and then you'll exit on the other side. And when you're done with the haunted house, we'll have a chili supper upstairs as well as a showing of the classic movie Hocus Pocus. So we are recommending ages 8 and up. That said, we are leaving it up to parents' discretion. We'll have an opportunity for parents and guardians to take a peek down here and decide if it's something that's appropriate for their kids. It's going to be Monday, October 23rd from 6 to 8 p.m. And volunteers will need to get here at 4 p.m. Just so they can help get everything prepped for the last minute. We are looking for a few more volunteers. We're planning on this being a very large event, so could use a few more hands on deck. We are looking through the list again, but we should be close to, if not full, on actors. That said, if you've always wanted to work a haunted house before, wanted to scare some folks, we still have some opportunities for that, as well as we just need some help with line management for the people that are coming in, as well as food service. And if you don't have a food handler's card, that's okay. We can just give you some limited responsibility with that. We are expecting, hopefully, in the triple digits. We've had some big events here before, just in my short time here. So we know that people can and do often come out to these special events. So we're expecting, yeah, I'd say 100 plus. So there will be a few pursuers, I'll say. Again, no contact, so you don't have to worry about that. But we've got quite a macabre display down here, so there might be a few, butchers, cleavers involved and whatnot. Just come as you are, no fee associated with it as well. We do have, so there's our actual parking lot, which is only 5 spaces, will be closed. That's where we're gonna hold the line for it. So we do have plenty of street parking around the neighborhood. Of course, just don't block any driveways, all the normal stuff, but yeah, there's no registration and no fee required. You can look us up at lexingtonky.gov/Kennewick. That'll have our monthly calendar, all of our special event flyers, anything and everything related to Kennewick, you'll find it on there. Monday, October 16th, we will have a pumpkin carving party. Again, I like to have everything free and no registration required, so we're getting a couple of donations of pumpkins. So just bring your friends, bring your family, and we'll do everything else. So in that same week as the haunted house on the 25th, it's a Wednesday, we'll have the Fright Night Bingo event. It's going to be a fun, family-friendly night we'll have bingo that we usually do. We'll have all sorts of fun prizes, some just really cool generic prizes, as well as some on-theme things as well. We'll also have a costume contest that night, which the staff will be the judges of. So definitely, put your creative thinking caps on and get creative with those outfits, and hopefully you might come in first, second, or third place. So yeah, we have all kinds of fantastic frights planned for October here. We hope that you join us. We'll do our best to make it a wonderful time, and we just hope that you're here to celebrate with us. And just bring all your goblins and ghoul friends, and we'll have a fantastic Fright Night.
After this, the YMCA is celebrating Halloween.
Have two ways out. When fire strikes, deadly smoke can fill your home within minutes. That's why the USFA wants you to plan and practice home fire drills. Draw a map of each level of your home showing all doors and windows. Discuss the map with everyone who lives with you. Practice your home fire drill at least twice a year. Make sure all doors and windows that lead outside open easily. Push the smoke alarm button to start the drill. Try feeling your way in the dark or with your eyes closed. Have at least two ways out of every room. If your first way out is blocked by fire or smoke, you can use your second way out. If there is smoke, get low and go. Crawl quickly under the smoke to your nearest exit. Close doors behind you and gather at a pre-planned outside meeting place where first responders can see you. Call 911. Remember, get out and stay out. Never go back inside for people, pets, or things.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. The YMCA of Central Kentucky is celebrating Halloween with a favorite activity for kids. We caught up with event organizers.
My name's Amber Saris, and this is Dana Inslee. We are here at the Whitaker Family YMCA and talking about our 4th annual Trunk or Treat. So Trunk or Treat is open to the community. It's a free event where we have trunks, and lots of people in the community come through to get candy. We have inflatables, we have costume contests, and also trunk contests. So being our 4th annual, the trunks have gotten the idea that they better bring their A game and decorate and have a good time. This got started in 2020 during COVID, and so we still wanted to be there for our community, to have something fun for them to do and to be around others. So we said, well, we'll take it outside. Instead of a fall festival inside, we'll do an outside trunk or treat. And that year we had about 10 trunks, and then last year we had 27. So many of our members volunteer and decorate their trunks with their families or their friends. We have groups of students from local middle schools and high schools, and then also other businesses and churches will get together and put trunks in.
It's anybody that might enjoy something like this. So the Ys basically from, cradle to seniors. So really anybody can come. You're not too old, you're not too young. Bring your family, bring your neighbors, bring your friends. So it's really for everybody.
This is a free event to the community, and we do that thanks to David and Marcy Kloiber. So they sponsor this event. We thank them for our inflatables, and they help donate candy for trunks as well.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing. We definitely, besides trunks, we are looking for candy donations. Most of the trunks, they do bring their own supplies of giveaways and treats, but to reload them, we do expect over 1,000 to visit us, which is exciting. But they do need some extra treats to give away partway through. Yeah.
It's Saturday, October 21st from 2 to 4 p.m. In the past, as we mentioned, there's going to be over 1,000 people that usually attend this event. So there is a line, but we do have some exciting things planned for those waiting in line. Some fall festival games. We might have some special guests from our local schools that will be dressed up to entertain the lines. And so it'll be a good time all around. And there's also, if I didn't mention, food trucks that will be here, around 3 to 4 food trucks if you want to get a snack that afternoon.
And our event's going to be located at the Whitaker Family YMCA, where we are today.
Not only kids, but you do individual costumes, but there's also family costumes or friend costumes. So just to see everybody dressed up and having a good time is fun. And we get into it as well.
Yeah.
If you can tell, our theme this year, our staff team, are the Care Bears. And so if you need assistance at the event, look for a Care Bear. And Care Bear stare, is that what it is? Yeah. You can, we'll come to the rescue. But so we have a good time with that.
My favorite part is just the creativity that people bring for their trunks. It's amazing. My trunk would never look like any of the trunks here on any given day, but it is really neat. People do get creative. They do get into it, and it's just interesting and exciting to see who might be in our top 3 year to year.
To look at questions or details or to sign up, you can go to ymcacky.org.
Well, we're so excited to share this information about this really fun family event. So we hope to see you there again Saturday, October 21st from 2 to 4 p.m. right here at the Whitaker Family YMCA, and it'll be on the backside near our pavilion.
Celebrate Lexington has honored longtime President Ann Garrity for her service as she steps down from that role. We were there for the announcement.
Celebrate Lexington has honored 6 previous community champions, all of which have had 1,000 daffodils planted in their honor, creating 2 extensive daffodil drifts, the first at Wellington Park and the second at Charles Young Park. Our previous winners have been Isabel Yates, who we named the award after, in 2017, Marcia Ferris in 2018, Liz Pattengill in 2019, Yvonne Giles in 2020, and Jake Gibbs in 2021. In 2022, Thomas Tolliver. The Celebrate Lexington Board of Directors is proud to announce the 7th annual Celebrate Lexington Community Champion, Isabel Yates Community Champion. And it is my sincere pleasure to announce the recipient as Ann Garrity.
Artworks at the Carver School is a fabulous resource for our city, and I could think of no better place to honor Ann Garrity for her work in upholding the mission of Celebrate Lexington, one to enhance and preserve our unique fabric of environmental, aesthetic, cultural, and historical assets. So Ann, who is the past president of Celebrate Lexington, has dedicated so many hours in enhancing the city's beauty and landscape and is extremely deserving of this award. So I just want to chime in and say congratulations.
It is such a wonderful honor for me to be here and join in celebrating Ann Garrity as the 2023 champion honoree of Celebrate Lexington. She is a champion who has given back to her community over and over and over in more ways than any of us can count. There's no doubt that Lexington is a better place and a more beautiful place thanks to Ann. She is indeed a champion. The daffodils that you're planting out front here at Artworks will happily bloom in her honor. Ann, congratulations, dear friend. And everyone at Celebrate Lexington, congratulations.
Celebrate Lexington is happy to present this certificate and a small token of our appreciation for the many years that Ann has given to our organization and the state, the city and county in which she has lived for a long time. We have appreciated her leadership, we have seen her creativity, and we will enjoy continuing to work with her as the years go by in a different capacity. So this certificate and this gift over here are yours.
There's a busy week ahead at City Hall, and we've got lots of gavel-to-gavel coverage for you right here and on our website. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meetings. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.